go.
Here we go.
Hey, look at that.
And I'm going to sit down.
Cross the tape.
Cross the table.
The hay table.
Oh, yeah. That feels good.
This is an idea.
Yeah, welcome back to the Old Souls Podcast. Off the cuff edition here.
In the barn.
In the barn edition.
Yeah.
We are currently up in the Red Barn hayloft right now to record a quick episode. Well, not really quick, just however long it turns out
Another episode.
Another episode.
Period.
So, welcome back, everybody. It's an impromptu setup because...
somebody didn't have their laptop.
yeah, I might not have had my laptop, allegedly.
It's that guy.
Maybe.
Nah, it's not a big deal.
So,
But he did have these.
I was like,
so-
oh, man. I got some little portable microphones. I'll make something happen, so...
Yeah.
We're
So
gonna
now
see
we're
how-
in the barn.
Yeah, we're
We'll
in the
see how
barn.
well this works.
We will see. And
We did a sound check and it sounded pretty good.
Yeah,
So
the audio sounds pretty
We'll
decent.
see.
So that's really nice.
your dad's going to drive by and be like, what are those two idiots doing
Oh,
out
yeah.
there?
So, a little bit of a piece of information. I took a picture of where we're at right now just so we have it. The loft doors are currently open. So we have a full view from the barn clear out to the north field and the highway. And all that
Obviously
stuff.
behind you guys. So, you
And
know.
the nice thing is there won't be any sort of real sound incursion from the highway because we're sitting here by the bales, so there's a good sound barrier kind of here.
Those aren't bales. Those are insulation. That's what that is.
Insulation, yeah.
Sound deadening material. That's
Sound
what that
deadening
is.
material.
They made all of these bales right here just for sound deadening so we could record a podcast in the barn right here. That's what happened.
This, yeah.
100%. Sure.
We went into so much effort just so we could make it better for you guys. So just
Yeah.
hope you guys are all right with that. So just saying. Just
Oh, we're so full of it.
saying. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, we're back.
We are back.
What are we going to talk about today? I don't know, man.
Anything and everything that's in our heads. Like, I don't know.
Caleb was right. We should have just put these on earlier and while we were talking.
Yeah.
Just recorded that for a while.
Yeah, we were out sitting in the big hay barn just a minute ago, just kind of chatting. And he goes, "You guys should just clip on the
There he
mics
goes.
right now." Oh, wait, here goes. And there he goes. Probably can't even really hear that, but he's leaving.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Yeah,
I love
this is
it.
good. This is good. So
I think this will be better, though. It'll be easier for you.
this is easier to edit. So another benefit to what we're doing right now, it may not have as good a sound quality as the studio mics do, but the benefit is
Or it might be better.
it could be. We're going to find out.
Who knows?
It's recording directly to my camera device of choice, which is my phone. Which, oh, he's going. The nice thing about that is the tracks are already combined. So our microphone tracks from sitting right here
Yeah.
are already combined with the video. So I don't have to go in and post, do the sound sync where we were clapping, syncing up the audio, and then doing it that way. This way, it's already pre-synced. It's ready to go. So
You can cut out like the first minute or whatever if
Oh,
you
yeah.
decide you want to, or just on your phone.
that's the nice thing. You just hit trim and you just slide it back, and that's basically half edited right there. I mean, I do want to add a couple things in and post in a minute, but I can do them all.
We'll
from my
save that
phone.
for the video,
Yeah,
for when it gets posted.
For when
'cause
it gets
it's pretty
posted.
funny. He had a pretty funny idea.
you'll have already seen it by now.
It was pretty funny.
So
It's gonna
I'm
be
do
good.
it. I'm gonna do it.
We should have brought teas up here.
Oh, dude, that's a
been
good
smart.
idea. That
Oh,
is
well.
a good idea. Still can.
Yeah, we could go get them.
That
We're gonna have to
receiver-
keep a fridge up here now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
no
That
plugins,
is there any wall plugs in here?
That's
yeah,
what extension cords are for.
There is one, I think, over there in the corner by Santa Claus.
Yep. Keep a mini fridge up here in the recording studio,
That's a good
aka
idea.
the hayloft.
The hayloft. I
perfect.
think this is brilliant because it just fits the show. So,
Well, you know,
you know.
cobbled together at the last minute. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
I love it.
But at least we're here. So
At least we're doing it again.
we're doing it again. It's currently, as we record this, a Thursday night. Hoping to have this.
7:48 right now.
Yeah, should have this episode up by the Saturday because we had an episode come out last Saturday.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
hopefully this is a little more closer to the present day. It'll be easier to edit, so I'll just be able to do it from the phone rather than having to transfer it to 17 different devices. This will be pretty
And you
easy.
don't have to deal with your wonderful laptop that's like
Oh.
dying constantly.
Yeah, no, the episode, the most recent one, you may have noticed some goofy stuff. Like I left some stuff in, like the intro, the intro piece, which we usually cut like a minute out of, it was still pretty funny within the first minute because I listened to it again. I was
Well,
like,
you know,
that's pretty
It's
funny.
fine.
So I was like, I decided, heck with it, because the laptop would shut down on me. I would move something in the editing timeline, shift it over, and then the laptop would cut out
Die.
and completely die. And then you'd hit the power button and come back on, go through its whole boot process and whatever. It was like, oh, that's really cool.
So it was just crashing your computer every time you tried to do something, basically.
Yeah, every time I tried to
That's-
do a single thing in the edit,
That's
computer
convenient.
goes just like that. So I was able to get the audio and video tracks synchronized. That was the maximum it was able to let me do.
Did we record the last one? I can't remember now. Or is it the one before that,
The one that's up right now is the one we just recorded. Like,
which had no video?
yes.
But the one before that was the one we had video, and about halfway through it, like turned into like a seizure fest, basically.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we apologize for that. That was technical difficulties.
Yeah. The
Things not cooperating.
camera. So we had an hour of video footage and an hour of audio, and between me trying to get the video footage off of the phone that you're watching this through right now and trying to sync them up, at some point the video file had corrupted on the way to the computer when I was getting it off, and I don't know how it happened because I thought I was using a pretty tried and true method that had worked several times before.
Yeah.
Not this time. So I loaded it into the editing software because I was going to upload it that night so that it would be scheduled for the weekend. And as I was watching it through in post, like half an hour in or so, or 40 minutes in, it just goes into full-on strobe light mode.
Oh, yeah.
That was like,
I was watching it on my way home one day. I was like, oh, it went from really good to, oh.
oh. And then
Yikes.
eventually at like, I want to say at 50 minutes to an hour, the video feed just cuts out completely. Even though the video file was still there. I saw it in the
It
editing.
was just corrupt or something.
It was just completely corrupted, so
That's-
it cut out about...
Technology
40,
is
50 minutes,
not
something
our
like that.
friend.
Oh, no, not for sure.
It doesn't seem that way.
This method,
Hopefully this will work out pretty
I
good.
want... The way I want it to work out is I'll edit it on there, because there's
You can-
apps on there that you can edit
You
with,
could upload it from your phone.
and then
if
just
you
go
really
straight
want
from
to.
the phone.
Then you don't have to keep the file on your phone.
No, yeah, I don't have to keep the file on the phone. I don't have to keep the file... I don't have to move the file from my phone to something else and risk it getting corrupted.
I have
So-
a question.
Yes.
So, do you when you upload a video, you delete the file after you're done, right?
not for... I'll usually keep it for like a week or two,
Just to make sure.
just to make sure.
But after that, you delete it.
After that, it's gone, yeah.
Is there, not that you'd need to, but I'm just kind of curious because I've never thought about it. After you upload the video, is there any way to go back and retrieve the file
Yes.
from YouTube?
So YouTube, when you're on the creator side of it,
I wouldn't know. Nobody's ever given me the passwords.
I have to give you that still. I think I probably have told you it verbally, and then between then and there, it's like, oh,
That was like maybe the first episode.
forgotten. So I need
That
to.
was like the first episode.
I need to send you.
probably.
I literally, it's the name of it's. I can't. I'm not gonna say anything here, obviously, but it's pretty easy once you.
I'll be like, oh
Get it.
wow, I really should have remembered that.
Well,
That way.
No,
No.
it's not something that's like easy to remember. It's more, it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
But I can't say it here because it's really easy to get once spoken, like even giving a single hint
When
towards
it's
what
like
it is.
recorded, you mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're doing right now.
like we're doing right now. No.
Well, then let's not do that.
anyway. Yeah.
Moving
but
on.
You can go once you're in there. You click, like there's a menu button next to each video. You click it, and then there's two options. There's like annotations or something, or promote or something, and then under that is download video file, and you can click on it and get it
Interesting.
back. So if you want the full video file back to like re-edit a
Mhm.
shortened version of it or something like that, it's
You
on
can
that.
do YouTube
If you-
Shorts.
yeah, like YouTube Shorts. Yeah, that is a way to do it. That is how you do it.
Interesting. I just never knew.
Yeah, but the issue is sometimes they'll lock that behind like 720p maximum.
Ew.
But if you have, see, here's the thing: if you have YouTube Premium,
Of course.
yeah, oh yeah,
The
can
more you
download-
pay, the better it gets.
yeah, you can download a higher quality version of it. I think
Have you noticed that with do you watch streaming services?
not in a long time.
Didn't mean to cut you off. But
Oh no, that's fine.
this is the tangent. This is the tangent
works.
podcast
This is a
because
tangent.
that's all we do here.
The Old Souls Tangent Podcast. Much like old men, we go on tangents.
Oh, a lot every day,
but yeah.
all day.
That is a sim. I
All
see
of
that
the
too.
streaming services we watch because we hardly ever watch TV because Xfinity just sucks.
Oh yeah. I don't
When
watch
our
TV,
internet
but-
decides it wants to work, we watch streaming services. But like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu's always had ads, but it's always been a pay more, you get
Oh,
no
yeah,
ads.
100%.
You can get Hulu Premium Plus, whatever
Yeah,
whatever
well, they have
flavor
the-
it's called this week.
You have like your package sets or
Mm-hmm.
whatever when you first go into it. Kind of like how you used to have like cable packages in a way.
Mhm.
You pay more, you get more. I think that's kind of what they're going for there,
Well-
probably.
If we go back to when cable first started, the whole point of paying for cable was because when you had the antenna on top of your house to
Yeah.
catch the free channels, they had commercials, and that was how they paid to broadcast all of that out.
Yes.
The point of cable originally was to pay for it, and you didn't have any ads.
Right.
And look at where we are now.
We're back to that.
We paid for Netflix and Amazon and Hulu, and
Oh, right. Yeah. You're saying
now,
you're paying for the service already.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're paying for the subscription service already.
Mhm. But
But
they've
then
already
they charge you even more.
They've already before they added all the advertisements, they had already upped the price.
Yeah.
So they were like, basically, you can pay like $5 more a month and you can have no ads.
Yeah.
But now everything you watch has ads.
Has ads. That's the thing. I remember that Amazon. Because
Yeah.
I do actually. I used to watch a lot of, well, specifically one show on Amazon. But when I was watching Amazon, it's the Grand Tour.
Oh yeah.
So
that makes sense.
That's all.
I was like, what show, buddy?
Yeah. No, I was figuring you'd wonder, and the audience might wonder. But anyway, when I was watching that, when it was still coming out, when they still had regular-ish episodes, yeah, they didn't used to. When I first started watching, we were paying for the service. There were no ads, like none at all. And then,
Well, like you pay for Amazon Prime,
yeah,
which comes with Prime Video.
yeah,
And now they're basically they wanted more money for just Prime Video.
yes,
So now you can either watch all these ads all the time, which is really annoying.
Very.
Which is the exact
They'll have,
reason
like,
they did it.
2 ads in the beginning of the video or whatever, not video. 2 ads in the beginning of whatever you're watching, like a movie or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll have something at the end, or sometimes if it's like a show, it'll be in the middle.
The only difference is if you buy something, like if you buy a series or you buy a movie,
Yeah.
there's no ads in it because you already paid for it.
You already paid for it.
And if they did that, I would be really mad.
I would lose it.
I think a lot of people would be really mad.
yeah, it's like the show, like the Grand Tour or something like that, where the show came with Prime,
Mm-hmm.
where
Yeah,
When I-
anything that says included with Prime has ads.
it has
now.
ads, which is
Which is a
crazy.
little
to me, 'cause
ridiculous.
You're paying for the service already, and
Like Amazon wasn't making enough money already. They were
exactly like they don't have.
let's just
enough.
let's just milk them for more money.
yeah.
Douchebags.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I don't know it. I see. I 100% get that because what I was saying is I remember when I first started watching Grand Tour, there were no ads at all,
Mm-hmm.
and by the 3rd season, that's when I started getting the 2 ads at the beginning or whatever. And then it started being like, it was like 2 ads in the beginning and then an ad at the end or an
Yeah,
ad
they
somewhere
just
in the middle.
slowly push it on
It's
you.
like- and that's the same way with. Have you ever watched YouTube on television before, just
Mhm.
straight YouTube on
Mhm.
TV? Have you ever noticed how long the ad breaks are on a TV versus like a mobile phone or something like
yeah.
that?
They're like
It'll be
it's
like,
like 120 seconds.
yeah, 120 seconds. It'll be 100. It'll start at 120 seconds, and you won't be able to skip all the ads when the skip button comes up. You can hit next,
usually. Yeah, but usually it's.
but then it's like 5 seconds after
Yeah,
that.
which
That's
is
the weird part.
why?
Yeah, why?
I don't
Why
get
not
it.
just because it used to be back in the olden days of YouTube. It used to be an ad would come up, one ad would come up, you'd hit the skip button and it was over. And then it was then they did the 2 ad thing, and that was probably 4 years ago now. They started doing the 2 ads in the beginning. But you'd hit the skip button and it would skip both. On a TV, the ad break,
it's always been longer.
it's always been longer, but now it's 120 seconds.
But it'll get to about like 30, 35 seconds, and it'll let you skip the first ad,
Yeah.
and then it will play
Then
another
it'll do
one,
the
but it'll let
second.
you skip after 5 seconds, which has never made any sense to me.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Whatever.
What do we know? We're just the little people.
We're just the people on the platform. We don't own the platform, but yeah,
Or you could watch Pepperbox,
Pepperbox TV, yeah. Yeah.
which I have a subscription to.
Do you have a subscription to that? I've been thinking about that. Because
It's nice.
I think it's a good idea.
There's no ads.
No ads.
You just pay for it. It's like $8 a
No
month.
YouTube censorship on anything.
Yeah.
Why would you not,
Mhm.
I've been
I like
thinking about
watching Donut on that.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It's a lot better than what he has to do now.
What he has to do, like the duck sounds.
Duck sounds, yeah.
It was weird. Well, the first time I watched it, I was like, "Oh, look at that! There's no duck sounds. It's just people getting shot."
Yeah.
I was like, "This is awesome."
Yeah, it's way different.
Nobody's being censored.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the big thing with YouTube is brand censorship or censorship of a person's beliefs or feelings. So a lot of those guys on that side of YouTube get a lot of censorship, and you can see that for sure.
yeah.
They have to
They get demonetized all the time.
constantly sometimes over things that are perfectly legal.
Well, it's like I was listening to Unsubscribe.
Yeah, it's a good podcast.
It is a good podcast.
It's a good one.
We were listening. I was listening to that on my way home. I've been listening to that on my way there and back this last week on my way to work and home, and they were talking about that too. Like they can say the most outlandish things
Oh yeah.
that are just crazy, and YouTube's like, yeah, that's fine.
Oh
And
yeah.
then they'll say like one word. They'll have a completely clean, good podcast except for one word, and YouTube's like demonetized.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
of
yeah.
that one word. It's like, really?
They've had that automatic system in place for a long time now, and it doesn't really work that good.
No.
But the problem is how do you get? I don't know the number as to how many videos get uploaded per day on YouTube, but I remember hearing it one time and being like, "Whoa," because it's a lot. The amount of videos that get uploaded to YouTube just in a day, it's insane. And the amount of there's a number for how many hours of content have been posted
lot.
to YouTube so far, and it's absolutely insane. It's in multiple hundreds to maybe even thousands of years at this point, and just accumulated. And the problem is how do you get for monetized channels, because there's quite a few out there, like Unsubscribe and stuff like that. How do you get a team of actual people to moderate that stuff? And the simple answer is
There's not enough people.
you can't. Like there's so much stuff going up in a given day.
I think, well, most of it's AI now.
Yeah,
They'll just flag something, and it's harder to appeal that because then somebody has to take time out of their day to go back and find that,
Yeah, and they do have to do that because they have that system. They've had that system in place, like auto flag. I forget what they call it, but it'll flag something. But when it falsely flags something, you have to put out this appeal, and then it's a process of, and then they send out a real person. Like I was watching somebody a long time ago that was talking about when it was pretty early in its infancy, that system, and they had gotten falsely flagged for something. And then they went through this whole process, like contacting about it, whatever. They get to the real person, and the person goes, "Oh yeah, huh, weird, I don't know, here." And then they just fix it like that.
Yeah.
Like, it created more work than was needed. And in that
Wasted
instance.
more time.
And don't get me wrong, I'm sure now it has gotten better. For sure.
For sure, yeah.
For like the absolutely insane stuff. But it's still not. It's
not great.
Not great because it'll like you said, pick out one. They can say insane whatever.
But then there's one word the AI doesn't like, and they'll be like, that's it.
Yeah, there was a list for the longest time, a running list of the YouTube auto moderators, like words it doesn't like, and there were some like literal, just straight up gibberish on there. Like,
Oh, I'm sure.
and like you could accidentally say it by like slurring your speech or something like that, and it would just flag it. It's like
That's that's lovely.
that's fantastic.
Well, I know like what unsubscribe calls Ryan Reynolds
Oh yeah,
when they dub that over. That YouTube don't like that word.
they don't like that word.
No.
No.
Which is why I didn't say it.
Yeah.
See? There you go, Caleb. I'm censoring myself so he doesn't have to do more work later. Because I know he'll watch this eventually.
Oh yeah, one day. I know there's people in our close circle that watch it for sure.
Chuck watches
Chuck watches it. Hi, Chuck. Got all kinds of friends.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
You can take that whatever you want to.
Yeah. Yikes. Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, it's a friend and a viewer, so it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, that's
Yes, share it with more people, please.
Oh yeah.
We would like to
If you're watching this at home,
expand.
share this with close family, friends, whatever. We don't care. We don't care if we even know them. They can witness this. I
Whatever
guess.
this thing is.
Whatever this is. So we're sitting in a hay barn right now.
Talking about nonsense, pretty
Nonsense. Yeah. Watch this. So
much. If you want to.
if you want to.
Somebody will find it entertaining, right?
Oh, I think so. I find it
I know
entertaining.
Forrest will.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I know he watches it.
How you going? How's it going?
I haven't run into him at the skid mark there in town for a while.
Yeah. What are you doing? You better be driving over there right now. I don't care what Shelly says. Just head down there.
He'll be at the Eagles.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Go to the Eagles.
Usually what happens is he'll go to the Eagles and then about 11 o'clock he'll come into the
Come into
landmark.
landmark.
It's perfect.
All right, there you go. That'll work.
I'll just feel a giant bear paw on my back while I'm sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
Just, how you going? How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, buddy?
It's hilarious. I like it.
Feel Force. Oh.
And then he goes, let's call Wes. And I'm like, dude, it's like, he goes to bed at 9:30. He's asleep already. Come on now.
That's not a word of a lie. This is 100% fact.
I'm aware. That's why I said it.
As soon as 9:30 hits, I am already out, probably. Yeah, I got a call from you, if you're watching this, Forrest. At
It was like 11:30 at night.
11:30, 11:45, something like
Oh,
that.
yeah. He called you twice, and I was like, he's not going to answer, dude.
Oh, no, I was already asleep. I woke up the next morning. Huh. Weird.
And then I told you, and he was like, that explains
I didn't know
it.
why. So I was in the dark for like 2 weeks. I had no idea. And then he told me the story that he was at the Landmark Tavern down here in town. And he goes, yeah, he tried to call you at like 11 o'clock. I tried to tell him you wouldn't be awake. I was like,
And you were like, sure wasn't.
that explains everything.
It all makes more sense
Yeah,
now.
because I'll get calls randomly. Sometimes I'll get calls.
Well, you don't ever answer your phone.
Boy, yeah,
hardly.
this is true. My phone is, no matter who's calling, it's pretty much just in the pocket, and that's out of sight, out of mind until about. It's like a short window that I'll probably answer it from maybe 7 o'clock to like 8:30,
When you go to bed.
and then when I go to bed at like 9, then it's off, and then like the morning I might answer it from.
Whenever I start
5.
getting reels from you in the morning.
Yeah, so like 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, in that range. That's when I'll answer calls, and then at night it's like
You're like the
6:37.
cable company.
Yeah,
I'll answer between the hour, this hour and this hour, or this hour and this hour. That's
There's
all
a
you get.
gap here.
There's a giant window in the middle of the day where you're not gonna answer.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it's because I'm busy. Sometimes it's just because the phone might have died. the ringer's probably off. It's in
Well, and
my
your phone
pocket.
only rings like 3 times before it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nah,
Yeah, oh yeah.
you're
No,
done.
I don't know what the deal is with the service I use, but 3 times, it's 3 rings, and then it's
Versus like Mark's phone will ring like 10 times.
yeah. I think even my dad's phone will ring 4 or 5 times for sure. That one 3 times, no matter who's calling, 3 times. So you get ring, ring. Oh boy, this better ring. Oh,
Yeah, as soon as that third ring starts, I'm like, well, he's not answering his phone today.
he is away. What's actually happening is I probably can't hear the phone, feel the phone, see the phone. Who knows? There's a big window where I'm not around.
Or you just pull it out of your pocket and you go, ugh. Put it back in your pocket.
No, I only do that.
No?
I only do that for somebody that is probably listening right now.
Uh-oh.
You know who you are.
You're going to have to tell me who you're talking about after we're done here.
Oh no, he would understand it probably.
Nice.
I just talked about him.
Oh, I see.
Oh. No, he used to go. He would be blowing my dad's phone up. My dad would either be sound asleep with the TV on in the room, or he'd be doing something else. He'd go straight from him straight to my phone and call me.
That's awesome.
And then I'd pick up and go, yeah. Oh no, he's asleep. He fell asleep watching TV. Yep. Yeah.
Forrest is a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's really funny.
Oh yeah. Real funny. He was raised around pretty funny people, so he got it from them. He's pretty funny. Known him for a long time.
I saw Mike earlier in that Chevy that he had restored.
Oh, he's driving that?
Yeah.
He talked about wanting to bring it over here. So
I
can
thought
see
that's where he was going to go. Maybe he did.
Maybe
you guys
he
were
did.
all up in the woods.
I wasn't here. That's possible. I don't know. Yeah, that's possible.
You were all like being wood people up in the tree line. Or
Yeah.
Forest people.
Forest people of the tree line. Actually, we were being mud people of the mud hole is what we were being.
I saw what you did. You guys made progress.
Oh, yeah, we got up to there. And then my boots were about 67 sizes much bigger than they already were.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
the mud was...
Clay is awesome.
Oh, it was clear up to here-ish in this region. Oh, man.
Clay is just
Clay is
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great.
I don't know. We didn't have any way of knowing until we broke ground. But once we started
Like, well,
working...
this is where it's going.
Yeah.
We're not
Once
going
we-
back now.
Once we started working with the stuff, it's like, okay, great. And
At least it doesn't slough off.
right, and it's not like dirt where it'll do that, or it doesn't make like
It doesn't drain.
no,
I know that.
No, we had standing water in there for a good several months.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
The only way you get water out of there is with a real hot summer.
Or trash pump.
Yeah, a trash pump, which we had to do. That is true. We borrowed neighbor's trash pump. He was up there helping us, and he had a trash pump in the van. He went and got it and set it up and started pumping water out. But it was pretty. There's quite a bit of water. And there's a big frog at the bottom of that side of the house. Just making sure these are still. Oh yeah, they're still. They're green lights on, so
That's good.
we are good.
I'm going to go make sure that it's still recording.
Go ahead and check that while I say this next part. But good.
Seems to be.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Everything seems in order.
What are we up to?
29 minutes.
Okay. There's a.
I did not check the phone battery.
I don't know if you can see that from there.
51%.
Oh, we're good.
What was it at when you started?
75.
How do you work this thing?
75. What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to get it to go away, man.
Oh, here. We back.
Okay. Apple
back.
products.
We back.
We're so professional, guys.
Cut that out, future me.
You won't.
I won't.
It's fine.
Leave it in. Whatever.
It's all more authentic that way,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Or maybe we're just unprofessional.
It started at 75, so it didn't really lose a whole lot. 25% in half an hour of filming, which filming's pretty strenuous
And-
on those. And yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying
that's pretty good. At that side of the house,
there was a frog.
there was a frog like that big under the water.
Oh.
I was like, whoa! And it wasn't a bullfrog; it was a tree frog. So
It's a big frog.
big tree frog. Tree frogs are not tree. I guess it wouldn't be a tree frog; just be a tree frogs are
Frog, period.
about this big. Bullfrogs can be large, and then that's just a frog, like you said.
Frog, period.
Frog, period.
End of sentence.
That's it. We got the great thing about this is I can look out the window and see what kind of rigs we got coming down the road. It's a service truck, like a small service truck, and like a Toyota pickup.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's a squirrel.
Well, sometimes when you look out the window, especially on this highway, you see some real peaches coming down the road.
I
Sometimes.
bet it's
Knocking
I know.
and clattering, and you'll hear stuff that's misfiring and running rich, and
sort of like those engines at school today.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was bad. That poor big cam that's in there. That's like a one cylinder.
Yeah, hit and miss engine, as I call it.
Oh, that was terrible. And there was oil pouring out of the exhaust too. It was great. That's why they had a drip pan under
Yeah,
it.
they have a drip. So, for those unaware, it's engine season again. Well, we aren't participating in engine class.
Well, kind of. Just not.
Just secondhand participating, watching.
Yeah, that and building a stand.
Yeah, we are building a stand for those guys.
Ryan told me to get that done.
Yeah,
So we need to do that
yeah,
next Wednesday.
yeah. We are.
Anyway.
We're on that project. But yeah, it's engine season, as I called it, which means it's another engines class going through there, and there are, just like 2-3 years ago. That was a long time ago now. Just like when we first did it, engines sprawled everywhere, people sprawled everywhere, toolboxes sprawled everywhere,
Typical.
and it's the same cast of engines that we've seen countless times come through there. It's a big cam Cummins. It runs on like one cylinder.
Yeah, and it has for ever.
Oh yeah, ever since before we've been there, just putts on one cylinder. Pop, pop, pop,
That
pop,
poor engine.
pop, pop, pop.
It's so bad.
And yeah, drip pan under the exhaust, like you said. So it's just got this green. They used to use one with green drip pans, and the exhaust, instead of facing up like the rest of the test engines, it's facing straight down into that drip.
Oh yeah, it's pretty great.
It's pretty good. So there's
that, and there's 3 John Deere engines.
Yeah, those are always there. It's a 6076,
Sure.
a 6059, which is the 5. So last two is the liter displacement, 7.6, 5.9, and then a 4039. And 2 of them ran today, albeit
Not great, but they ran.
with complications.
That Thermo King was the best one.
Yeah,
That big purd.
that was surprising actually.
I don't know if anybody had that in our class.
I do remember, because I remember that Blue Thermal King, because they were rigging it up the way that it is now with the oil pressure gauge. Actually, it was my buddy Jacob. He had that last year, and Jake had that thing going, but it had, I want to say that was the one that he needed piston.
Don't
Another
let me
set of
speed
piston
now.
rings for,
Yeah.
because they couldn't get them or something, and so it's missing a set of rings or something along those lines. But it ran
It ran pretty good today, even in spite of that.
fantastic today.
Better than any of the other ones.
The rest of them?
That's for sure.
They either have a miss on a cylinder, a miss on 5 cylinders, out
Miss
of
on
the
3
6,
cylinders.
a miss on 3, or
Out of time.
out of time, or something that in their past they got put together wrong or something.
We call it studentized. They've been studentized.
Yeah, and
This is going to be loud. I apologize in advance. I don't know what's wrong with me. Cover your ear holes, I guess.
sound deadening is getting to them.
I don't know if it's that or what. Maybe.
Well, allergy season's kicking in too, so it can be
I'm just a
anything.
sickly little child.
Sickly little child. But what I was saying
They've all been studentized.
They've all been
of them,
studentized. But this Thermo King, we air it fire and it was missing for maybe a minute.
which was probably just getting air out of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, and then it
was-
purred like a kitten.
And it
was
sounded
nice.
like, honestly, it just sounded like a good old 4-cylinder diesel. Just idled fine, ran fine. I was like, huh, solid engine right there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And they got one of the Isuzu clones going in there, and it sounded nice for a minute, and then it starts to sound, I don't know, it's weird. It starts to sound goofy after that, but it was going. It was going. It was going.
Oh,
So
what else happened?
shoot,
Fuel's over $7 a gallon in a lot of places. A lot of rural gas stations
yeah, here, state of
here
Washington.
in the People's Republic of Washington State.
Yeah, we used to say that more about places like California, but we're getting pretty close
The
now.
problem is that our government just imports whatever California does here.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that they're considering a what was it? What did they call it in California? When you leave, you get taxed
Oh my god.
for leaving.
They're planning on doing that for all the
They're planning on doing that here too
For the
because they're
people that are
losing
doing
too
that?
many people. And it's like weird. It's like when you make it too expensive to afford food,
or like basic accommodations for driving, transport.
people want to leave.
They want to leave.
somewhere they can actually afford to live.
Which unfortunately for Idahoans,
That's the problem is Idaho's becoming Colorado.
yeah, the problem
'Cause the same thing happened to Colorado.
Yeah, they're not California. The same thing happened to Colorado. Migration.
That's why I want to go to Wyoming because it's miserably cold in the wintertime
Yeah.
and it's dry in the summertime,
Yeah.
which means nobody wants to live there.
It's empty.
There's less people in the state of Wyoming than there is in the city of Seattle.
That's right. It's empty. And that's what you want.
That's
in
what
my
I
opinion.
want. Maybe not in the wintertime when it's miserable and cold.
That's why if I had to live here, if I was, well, kind of have to, but if I had to move, but I was forced to stay here, I would go to, there's a little town called Washtenaw, Washington.
Yeah.
It is, you drive into it on US 26. You come down the hill and there's a iron truss rail bridge out in the distance, out in the valley,
Mm-hmm.
perfectly framed by the hills around. A grain mill or a grain elevator next to the tracks. Maybe a couple, like a county shop or something like that, and a couple houses, and that's it.
Mhm.
That's Washtenaw. Simple, nobody there.
I liked Wyoming.
Wyoming's a pretty cool place.
Well, like
In my
we
opinion.
went to the Devil's Tower, which was
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a beautiful spot out there.
And if you walk around it, there's a trail around it, and you can walk all the way around. And then right below it, there's a cattle ranch that's
Oh.
just as far as you can see,
As far as
pretty
you can
much.
see. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to look at.
Like close enough to where if you stood when we were on the far side of it, you could hear cows mooing down at the bottom of the hill.
That's cool. That's the kind of scenery that comes to my mind when I think of Wyoming.
Well, you got that, and then we went through a town called Ten Sleep,
Oh yeah,
Wyoming, which is a gorgeous little town.
yeah.
And there was just fields, and I'm like, this
That's-
feels right to
When
me.
that's the same way I felt when I flew out to Nebraska the first time. We landed.
It's
and-
just corn.
oh yeah, well Omaha landed. It was in
Uh-oh.
the winter, so it was brown. Like fields were just dirt, pretty much. But
Oh, your brother interrupted our podcast. Damn it, Caleb.
what are you doing?
Anyway,
Anyway,
Nebraska.
point
That's
was-
where you were.
I felt a very similar feeling of I kind of belong out, or I feel like I belong out here in a weird way. You get
Yes.
that. You get that feeling when you go, "What did he do? What did he send?
Guess what he sent me?
Is it a marketplace listing or a reel? Because there's only
It's neither. It's a link.
to what?
West Coast Saw.
Oh gosh.
He's sending me air cleaners for my Huskies
Oh,
because he was telling me about foam air cleaners earlier. For
he
my,
makes the
my
foam ones for
saws.
those.
Yeah, apparently. That's according to him. So we're going to mute that now. So if you're wondering why I didn't respond to you, it's because we're recording a podcast.
We're in the middle. Of
And you knew that. You decided to interrupt. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What's your problem?
Anyway, Wyoming.
Back to like Wyoming, Nebraska, all that.
That's right. You were talking about Nebraska. not
The
Wyoming.
well, it's just the feeling that I'm sure it's kind of hard to explain, but when I touched down, went through the tiny little, it's major city, Omaha. The
yeah.
airport feels small and homely. Stepped out, drove out to farm country, and it was just this weird feeling of belonging.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
like-
get that too.
it's
you
like-
feel like you belong there.
Weird. It's driving around. I'm like, I feel like home out here. It's weird. And like talking to the locals and stuff, and it was really nice out there. And I'm not saying that I would, but because there's nobody out there that I know of.
But if you were to move somewhere,
but if I had to move somewhere, it's somewhere I want somewhere like that.
like that, yeah.
Open for some reason, and no matter where we go, we can go clear out to somewhere in Eastern Oregon or something, or Idaho, or
Oregon's not any better.
well, yeah, politically as a state, Oregon's
right
about
behind us.
right behind us, or
I think we're I think it's California, Washington, and Oregon in
right
terms
now.
of the worst places to live.
right now, yeah. It was flipped for a little bit, but then we started getting pretty bad.
Well, we got a new governor, and
Yeah,
then everything
why.
went from there.
But
But yeah, I got the same feeling when I was in Wyoming. Like, we went through Ten Sleep, we went to the Devil's Tower, excuse me, and we went through Kirby, Wyoming, which is where Wyoming whiskey is made.
ooh,
Unfortunately, we went through there on a Sunday, so it's closed.
so it's close.
But we still took a picture at the sign and everything.
yeah.
But Kirby, Wyoming is so small that the main street is gravel.
Oh yeah,
And there's like 10 buildings. That's the town.
yeah.
I'm like, I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Population was like less than a couple hundred, I think.
There is a town in Nebraska, and I forget the name of it. It has a population of, it was like 3 or 7. The main drag is gravel farm
Mhm.
road, and it's just the family that lives there, and that's the town. That is the
That's
town.
fine.
And it's
I
like,
like it.
driving there was like,
And the only thing that makes it a town is there's a post office. And that's
yeah,
about
and I
it.
think it was like just somebody.
Post office, bar. That's it.
I think that's
That's
town.
usually
There's your town.
There's your town. That's all you need for a town is a post office and a bar.
And a bar.
Apparently,
Seems like that was a classification in Nebraska. Post office, bar, town. There you go.
that's it.
And
That's
it's
all you
like, I was just driving through there, driving around areas like that. Like I was saying, we'll be going on trips to more. Sometimes you'll go out to like kind of populated areas for something popular or fun to go do.
need. Mhm.
But we'll be on the way out there or whatever. It'll hit those areas where it's wide open, nothing but fields, nothing but hay fields or whatever, corn, wheat. And the minute I hit those fields and I look out, I go, "This is cool. This is
Oh,
where
yeah.
I want to be."
It feels like you belong there.
Yeah, for some reason.
That's what hit me because I'm like, don't like this state. This is why I'm so torn because I would love to stay here
oh yeah,
because my family's been at our place for
forever.
since my grandpa was like 1, so 74 years.
Yeah.
We've been in the same spot.
My family's been here since 75, but in other places before that. And
But
That's the
the
same
problem is the state is it's just been slowly going downhill.
oh yeah, well, since I think what the year it was 1980 something. I forget the year. 1980 something was
There's
the last
been
time
one
we had a
party
Republican governor,
running the
and it's been
state.
a one party rule since then.
Since then, and it's just been slowly going downhill, and
It's been dropping off pretty quick.
it
The
has
last
definitely
couple
increased
terms?
in the last. Not even that, even in like since
This
Ferguson took over.
term,
That's
yeah.
been the main problem.
And
And
the problem is the state itself. It's beautiful.
the
out
state
here.
is gorgeous.
The
Like
state is beautiful out here.
the people,
Yeah, exactly.
Some of the people are kind of meh. City people are weird and
Yeah.
smelly, but
Yeah. yeah,
but like like Tenino.
yeah. You got towns
Tenino
like
is a
this
good little town,
tucked away in the middle of nowhere and stuff like this. It's
but like you go up north anywhere and it's just like this is awful.
this is where all the stabists and
We
things
cut
live.
down. I mean, we cut down all the trees and paved over everything
Yeah,
to make this, and
Yeah.
this is what we have to show for it.
this
That's
is what we have to
sad.
show for it.
But you
It's
get
just-
to a place like here, Tumwater's pretty good.
Tumwater, yeah,
Tumwater's a
Tumwater's
nice
decent.
town
It's a
'cause-
nice town.
They've kept the crime under control.
Yeah, for sure.
but I mean, even Tumwater is like, it's got their areas where it's kind of probably don't go down there, you get shanked.
Yeah. There's a couple.
Not like,
Nothing like up
bigger
north.
cities like Seattle, especially now, but
Tacoma, Seattle.
Tacoma's bad.
Tacoma's really
bad. Puyallups not great.
No.
I mean, just cities in general. Well, the problem with our state is you get to a certain point and it's just a big city.
Oh yeah.
There's no border between any of the cities. It's just it's just, you go into pavement and there's just, you're
Nothing
surrounded
but
by
pavement,
it. And
yeah.
it's like, this is not the way it should be.
No, it feels cramped. Like driving up there, I drove a 5-yard dump truck up there for neighbor, to take it up and have some stuff looked at RWC Group, international dealer, and went up there, or we were driving up there, and yeah, it gets to, like you were saying, it just gets to that point where I don't see a tree forever.
Oh yeah. Well, you got like, you get to about Olympia.
Yeah, just north of Olympia.
Well, you have Olympia and then Lacey, and then you have a brief where you can see the water and in Nisqually, and then you go back up the hill, and then it's just one big city, pretty much. Until you get to like Linden.
Oh yeah,
that's it. I mean,
Tacoma, Seattle blends together. All the towns, all the cities from there up blend together until Linden, and then it kind of fades.
Then you're in
other
Canada.
direction. Then you're in Canada, yeah.
And I've never been that far up there. I've been to Linden, but not to into Canada. But
Bellingham up there.
It's just one big city, and that's not. It just feels unnatural to me.
No,
I don't know if that's just me, but
no, you're not the only one. Driving up there, like I was kind of saying, but I didn't really know how to put it together. But yeah, driving that truck up there, it made the truck feel more and more cramped, made me feel more and more cramped. And then
there's more
the
people on
population
the roads.
up there is crazy. Just the amount of people up
Nobody
there.
knows how to drive.
Nobody knows how to drive.
It is god awful.
The fact that I was able to get into some of the lanes that I got into is a miracle. Because there were lane changes I had to do last minute, because navigating up there, I don't know. I guess you have to live up there.
Where did you have to go?
So I went up
Just what city?
Tacoma.
Yeah. Well, you get to
Port of Tacoma specifically.
Yeah. Well, that one's, when you get to Fife, it's confusing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Because there's like, A, B, and C, and D, and E,
I had
and
to
gray,
take
and
exit
blue, and red.
136. Well, originally before we went up there, the map told me it thought I had to take 136B, but in actuality, by the time I got up there, it said 136A all of a sudden, which was a better exit because it didn't take you onto Port of Tacoma Way.
Oh yeah.
Intersection, the big one across the overpass. It goes under the freeway.
Yeah. I know. I've been on that one a lot.
And it's just by the time I got up there, I was like, this is...
Well,
no.
I mean, driving through Seattle's bad too.
Oh, no, yeah.
Because you go under buildings
once.
and you go into tunnels and you're like, there's exits on the left and exits on the right.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is going on here?
Lane do
I don't
need to
understand.
be in right now?
All the exits are exit only there.
Oh, yeah, no.
And it's like
if you get in
5
the wrong one,
lanes.
you get in the wrong one, you're going to over there or
not
over
good.
here. It just, I just don't understand people that live up there. I couldn't do it.
Tumwater south is good.
Yeah, once you get from Tumwater down through here, down to Centralia, Chehalis, down, keep going down, you get, even like the towns down south, like Longview and stuff like that, they're still decent. They're bigger, but they're not like
skyrisers. They're not like a city.
Yeah, they're not skyrisers and stuff.
Still feels like a town.
Yeah, like a bigger town, pretty much. And the population might be higher, but it's not like crazy amounts.
It's not cramped.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I don't know. Our state, I mean, it's like we said, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
It's a beautiful place to live, and if it was being led differently, it would be different.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing.
That's the main problem.
The only thing driving people out of here is it's not the way the state looks. It's just the cost of living.
You can't afford to live.
No, it's insane, and it just kind of sucks. I'd seen a couple things. I'd seen a couple things along those lines, the reels and stuff in places, and I was like, It's true. It's heartbreaking, but it's true. The state that we live in is absolutely beautiful, but we're being driven out.
Being led by morons.
Yeah, they just don't know how to.
That's the main
Lead it.
problem.
For sure.
It's really sad because, yeah, it would be a nice place to live if it wasn't so expensive. That's the
Exactly.
thing.
Exactly. Tax on top of tax. Fuel costs is insane, and it's not. I mean, there might be recent events that might, but we're holding on to that price. That's the problem. This state holds on
Yes,
to
there's
high
been
prices.
things.
There
Everybody's been talking about it. The whole national average went up because of the war.
the war, yeah,
The war that's been happening for like 2 weeks now.
yeah. It's kind of weird how
It drove the
hasn't
price
happened
up a
forever.
little bit, but nowhere near where it was
No,
like 3 or 4 years ago.
probably 3 years ago.
Here's the
Three or
thing:
two.
if our state government was in the place it was when that price was that high, it would still be around there.
Yeah.
The problem is we've added another $1 in taxes on our fuel
Oh yeah,
since then, which is why it's so high right now.
yeah. Which is why we currently
You can't blame the federal government for it when you can drive 10 minutes away from Spokane
yeah
to Idaho and it drops $2.
$2.
You can't tell me that it's
That's
the
not
president's fault.
No, it's not because
When
it's
you-
not here.
It goes up by $2 when you come into our
Because
state.
what people don't understand is, in oil prices affected by a lot.
Everything.
It's very, very complex subject that we can't even get into because we don't have the qualifications to talk about it necessarily. But it's affected by a lot of stuff, including your state government. So if it's not necessarily a federal thing.
There's things the federal government does that affect it, obviously.
For sure.
But
that happened, and that is. Or
but
is
there's very
happening, but
big differences from state to state,
Yeah,
especially in our state.
our state
In
and
California.
Our state. We saw one just today when we were driving around.
Mhm.
Caleb had spotted one that was $8,
Mhm.
over $8 a gallon
Yeah.
for diesel, which that is not federal. That is not caused by federal directly. That is.
There could be a little bit of price gouging going on there too. Who knows?
Yeah, well, it was a Chevron station or whatever, and the Chevron station down just on Old 99, just behind the camera there, going that direction. I don't know if you've seen the prices there at the whistle
It's
stop.
not great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the whistle stop's not where you go for gas.
No.
And they were only selling gasoline for the longest time. I still think they are only selling gasoline. But
It's bad. It's
the state's taxes on fuel here are terrible. Just there's no way of getting around that. And it's not. They can point fingers all day long and say, "Oh, it's Trump" or whatever, but not here. It just isn't.
well, yeah. I mean, sure, the national average is up, but it's not up $2 more than the rest of
next
the
state
country.
over. Yeah, it's not up $2 over. You could drive right now from where we're sitting 6 hours to the east or so. Mm-hmm. Around ballparking around there, 5, 6
I mean,
hours.
I think even Oregon's better.
Oh yeah, they are. No, because I was just down there. It was also like $1
ridiculous.
and a bit cheaper. Which Oregon also has some pretty strenuous-ish taxes on their fuel, but nothing like up here.
I'm sure they will.
It'll come in time, but yeah, you go over 6 hours to the east and it drops $2.
I think the biggest
that.
problem with the way the whole government is right now is nobody is willing to take responsibility for what they did to
Yeah.
cause it. Like our state government just blames everything on the federal government, and it's like,
Yeah.
so you're not going to take responsibility for all of the carbon credit auctions that are constantly
Yeah.
going on. The $0.50 in extra tax you added on our fuel per gallon.
Yep.
All of the other road uses taxes that have gone into our fuel. And then there's like things like the $30 car tab thing that was like 5 years ago now. But remember that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Remember how it was? It passed, and they tried to get rid of it, and it stuck. And sure, your car tabs were $30,
But then
but
they
guess what
tack
they
on
added afterwards?
the tonnage. Stuff?
Tonnage.
Yeah. Yeah. They
I
slap-
bought tabs for my truck 2 days ago. Guess how much it was? At the lowest tonnage I could put on it, which was 12,000 gross.
Yeah. 12,000. Ballpark. I'm gonna say so. The tab was 30,
Mm-hmm.
and then you throw.
Tonnage.
How much is tonnage right now?
I don't know. It went up.
Is it 100? Is it 100 in tonnage for you?
I don't remember the bill exactly, but I know how much the bill was, but I don't remember how much the tonnage was.
I'm just saying, was it around 130?
It was more than that. It was $200
$200?
for tabs for my pickup.
Yeah, for a Ford F-350.
Yeah. For an 8,000 pound truck. So I can only, according to that tonnage, I can only tow 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, like that makes sense. I don't get it.
I just don't get how anybody's supposed to be able to afford anything in this state when everything's so expensive.
Yeah, well,
Well, and like when, I don't know if you know this or not, you probably do, but when any truck that comes into our state from a different state, they have to keep track of how many miles they drive on our roads.
yeah,
And then they have
I
to pay
know
a
that.
tax on that
Yeah, I know.
when they do their taxes.
I know. Just
That
in
is
our state.
so dumb.
That is the most Californian law that you can put into effect, but it shows that that's what our
Well, the problem is
current administration here in the state wants to follow.
Yes, their only solution to not having enough money is more
Is
taxes.
taxes. Yeah.
Not, oh, hey, maybe we could cut some stuff, or maybe we could stop spending so much money on this. And
If you quit spending
Put it
so much
towards our
money on
roads.
redoing I-5 56 different times, maybe you'd have enough money for other stuff. I just don't understand. I don't get it.
who knows, man?
I don't know. We could do budget cuts. I wouldn't get butthurt over it. For sure. There's some things within the government that I wouldn't mind having budget cuts on here in this state. That you wouldn't have to tax over, but obviously this administration wouldn't do it. It's not how they work.
Yeah, anyway.
I don't know. There was a government recall thing.
Yes, because he didn't fill.
Didn't fill two not cabinet, but what's
Can't
the word
remember.
they call that?
It was a committee. I
Didn't
think.
fill two of those positions.
Yes, it was I can't remember what it was. Something to do with like budget oversight.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's right.
I think so, but he didn't fill them. There's a specified time he has to fill those seats in the state constitution.
State constitution. Yeah.
Even though he's already proven that he doesn't care about the state constitution.
No.
There's a set amount of time he had to fill them, and he didn't. So there's a recall effort because of that right now. So
Which that's technically or is a legal reason to do it.
yeah.
100%. It's not like
But the only problem with that is who's going to replace him.
yeah, exactly.
Like when we had Inslee, we were all like, "There's no way anybody could be worse than this guy."
And then
we got Turd Ferguson.
yeah, Ferguson here. Yeah.
And he's a lot worse.
He's worse. And he's just doing what Inslee probably would have done with give him 10 years. He probably would have pulled off the same
Oh, I'm sure.
garbage. But
The funny thing is, Inslee built a house in Idaho.
yeah, I heard that.
So you're just going to ruin everything and then leave because you ruined everything.
Because those politicians don't have the accountability to sit and stay in the state that they created at all.
That should tell you everything you need to know right there. Dude that governed the state for like 4 terms.
Oh, forever, yeah.
16 years of his life spent here.
Yeah.
And then he goes and leaves.
Just
It was like, weird. Wonder why he did that. It's almost like he didn't want to lose all of his money.
yeah. Or
I don't
yeah,
know.
literally. Or the living conditions he created weren't they aren't good. They just aren't. And he might not have been as bad, but let's not forget he wasn't great. That's for sure.
None of them are.
None of the last.
It's been, like I said, it's been progressively getting worse
Yeah.
since the 80s.
Yeah, since the 80s. And that.
But at least back then they were like reasonable people.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
you could debate them and they would be like, maybe he's got a point. Now they
shut
as
you
soon
out.
as you try and have a conversation with somebody, they start yelling at you.
Oh, yeah, they shut you
You're
out.
like, okay, well, that's real mature. That's
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah.
Real productive conversation we're having right now.
They literally, it's
Nice.
They just shut down. As soon as they hear a counterpoint to anything, they just shut down or shut you out or yell at you until you quit or whatever. Because they just, right now, the way that they are now, they just don't want to hear any counterpoints to what they think is right in their eyes. They don't want to hear the other side of the story. So,
Well, that was evident
yeah.
by what happened.
Oh, yeah.
We already talked about that. Let's not go back into that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else happened? Getting off of the subject of politics, because that'll get us in trouble pretty quick.
We do like to veer off on that trail quite often, but there
But
is.
it just continues to... Things keep happening that continue to keep it in the mainstream, which is why I think we keep talking about it.
Yeah, well, in our mainstream. So, and I don't think if there might be, I haven't checked the analytics because you can't actually see where your listeners are from state-wise, I think. Possibly.
Our like 12 people that are subscribed
Yeah,
to our podcast.
Yeah. But in the case that this is viewed
The main thing that people,
more is people don't see like state politics a whole lot.
this is the thing that gets people's attention is their wallet. When
Yeah.
it starts hitting them in the wallet, that's when people start paying attention. That's what flips people's minds.
And that's where we're headed right now. There has to be a point, and we keep saying
Well,
this.
it's like I always say, you think sometime we'll hit rock bottom, and then you find out rock bottom has a basement.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's happened probably 4 or 5 times to us now.
Yeah, in this state.
We're just like, there's no way that'll pass. Like that bill, the state bill for recalling elected sheriffs.
Yeah. There was like, no, there's no way. Right? Yeah.
I think we went over this again, but I'll just reiterate it just so people remember.
I think we did it on
The state
last one, but yeah.
bill for this bill was about the state wants to have an unelected committee that can remove elected sheriffs without any kind of reason.
This is a committee would be appointed by the administration,
Yeah.
the state administration.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nobody
So
had
a
any
board
say in
of-
who these people were.
A board of unelected state officials can recall a sheriff, and they put very little and very loose guidelines on what the
Yeah.
terms of that can be.
They did
So
that for a
they
reason,
can do
yeah.
it for any reason if they don't like the guy, which just means like when I heard that I said, there goes our sheriff,
Yeah.
because he's not going to take any crap from him.
Sanders.
So they're just not going
Poor
to,
guy.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think that one's going to get taken all the way to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's
That and the
you're
millionaire's
you're
tax.
Starting to play with when you're playing with unelected officials can take your police away. You're starting to play with some fire that is pretty close to federal.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
that might have to be taken up with because a lot of the stuff our state does is unconstitutional, but they'll find a way around it. That is,
but there's a line.
there's a line, and that's
And
tipping
that
pretty
is-
close to the line.
That's stepping over
That's
the line.
over the line, actually. That's like right over it.
Yeah, that's...
Because we should be able to not only elect our own police, but if there is a reason to recall one, we should vote on
The
that.
people should vote on it,
people
not
should
the
vote on
state.
Not the state says that
That's-
they're going to put together an unelected committee that is not representative of how the people are feeling. It's just how the state feels or
That's
how these people feel.
The problem with...
Oh, man.
I'm not trying to single anybody out, but the problem with, like, people who don't pay attention
Yeah.
to politics or anything is, like, sure, you can have that position, and it's your right, it's your prerogative to do that, and it's perfectly fine. I don't care what you do.
Okay.
But there will come a point where something will happen, and it will catch you,
Yeah.
and you'll have an oh shit moment
Oh, yeah.
of maybe I should have paid attention.
Maybe be like,
Like,
maybe I should have voted on that, or maybe I should have looked into this more and not voted on it, or something like that. Because when people just look at that, that's the problem. Even it crosses party lines too sometimes. But
well, like where I was going with that is like this bill for removing elected officials elected by the people.
yeah,
The whole point of elections is so that people can have the right to appoint who they
to
want.
appoint the police that they want to, or the sheriffs
Not
or whatever.
The government appointing it or removing them
because
they don't like them.
And that's the thing, because they'll want to put the people in that they want. And the problem with government-appointed police is that's socialism right there.
That's blanket socialism.
That's straight up socialism. There's no getting around that, because now they can police however they want, not
They will police
want.
however the government wants them to police.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, they'll just remove them and put somebody else in there.
Exactly.
Where I was going with that was, I wasn't quite done with that tangent yet.
Yeah, keep going.
Where I was going was, there's a point where you're like, where do we draw the line? Because today it's, they can remove who they don't like.
Yeah.
The state can remove who they don't like.
Yeah.
Next it'll be, they'll want to appoint sheriffs and have no elections for sheriffs. And it'll just keep going until we draw the line and we're like, hey, no, this is not okay.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is when you don't pay attention like that, it's like I said, you do you. I don't care.
But
there's a point where you're going to look back and go, we should have drawn the line years ago.
Years ago.
And now we're too far.
Years ago. And
now it's too far gone to save. That's the problem.
We've stacked too many problems on top of each other to save it.
Like
now.
this state, I mean, it would take, it's taken, what is that, 50 years?
40
years?
40, mid 40 years-ish, over 40 years, for sure.
For it to get this bad. How long would it take? First of all, you got to get somebody else elected that's even just a little towards the center.
Yeah.
Not even the other party, just somebody who's closer to the middle.
Push stuff back a little bit.
A reasonable person.
Just a person. An individual.
You have to elect somebody like that, and then they have to take the next 10, 15 years to unwind. Yeah. The state is so twisted up backwards that they don't even know we don't even know where up is anymore.
Yeah, where do you go?
But you have to undo all of that to get it back to somewhat normalcy.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem.
It's a big task. It's a huge task.
But we got to start with getting rid of the people that are causing it.
The number one place to start is to vote. Obviously, it's always been to vote. But not just that, it's leadership. You start by voting out the governor somehow.
The sheep would never allow the dumbest of the herd to lead them.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not how that saying goes. Wolves would never allow the dumbest of the pack to lead them.
Yeah. Yeah, and
the problem is we have a lot of sheep.
Yeah.
That will just follow what the group does.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks for themselves anymore. That's a big problem.
The word I'm looking for, it's in my head. It's the bandwagon mentality of, well, everybody else is doing it. So.
Yes.
And that's a big problem with up north in our state, is everybody up there is, well, everybody else is doing it.
Uh-huh.
And look where that's gotten us. So.
I don't know.
But yeah, you kind of have to start with the leader and work your way down from there. But you would have to you'd have to pass budget cuts, repeal taxes, a large amount of taxes. Because if you took budget cuts out, or if you started doing budget cuts, you could figure out which taxes, a lot of them, most of them, 95%
most of them are useless.
Of them need to just be repealed.
Well,
I can understand, I don't really understand most of them, but I can understand maybe
sales tax.
Sales tax is fine. I don't care.
Property tax is not great.
It's not great.
It's probably necessary.
If it's a necessary thing, then that's fine. But you could strip out everything else in the that's just been coming in the last year.
Like income tax.
Income
we don't
tax.
need that.
We don't need that. We haven't had it
We
forever.
need to stop spending so much money.
And that's
the
what
problem.
that's what I'm saying is cut out a bunch of spending. Quit trying to
You could probably fix the budget shortfall with just cutting spending in certain things that don't need to be a thing.
I'm no economist or whatever, but I saw a couple things that were pretty eye-opening on that subject where somebody was talking about the budget here and how if you just did budget cuts, it would not be that hard to fix that balance.
The shortfall.
The shortfall that we have.
It wouldn't be that hard to balance the budget.
But because they're trying to our state government's trying to fix the budget shortfall by just taking more money from people.
That's the problem, is they keep taking more money, and the more they take, the more people leave, which lowers their tax base.
And so they keep trying to...
Which means this just cycle keeps continuing, and it's just going to lead to everybody leaving.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Boeing moved their headquarters out of the state. Starbucks is leaving.
The Starbucks CEO went to Georgia or whatever.
Somewhere. I don't remember. It wasn't here. I know that.
Far away from here.
But those two.
And those were for right now, those are our big two. Those were...
I wouldn't be surprised if nothing changes and like the state government, if nothing changes in the state government and they keep going the route they're going, I wouldn't be surprised if Boeing left entirely.
Oh, yeah.
And like Amazon.
A company like that with...
Microsoft left.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yeah. They moved their headquarters to Texas, I think.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I know.
It happens often, but...
I do? Well...
You uncomfortable?
Now that you say that, I might have heard... Yeah. I might have heard something about that. But I know for a fact, Starbucks CEO took off to Georgia. Was what I believe I saw. And the Boeing is moving its headquarters right now.
So if you're not picking up what we're putting down, all of that stuff that's happening, that is the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Right there.
And the state government, Turd Ferguson, is either going to see it or he's going to completely ignore it and keep going.
Right now, it appears like he's just kind of turning one eye away from it right now.
Well, he doesn't care. That's the thing.
But the thing is those two, mainly, Boeing is mainly kind of our big economic powerhouse.
Yes.
Starbucks was still something that we were very proud of up here because we were the first one. Losing that is a pretty big moment historically.
That's a warning sign.
And that should be a warning sign. When Boeing starts to move or starts to mobilize, that should be a pretty...
Like I said, that's the writing on the wall.
The writing on the wall, yeah.
You can either choose to see it and read it, or you can choose to ignore it.
Yeah, because that's a huge part of our economy up here is Boeing. You lose that.
And the whole reason you lose businesses like that is you have so many taxes, and then they're just like sitting there looking at a spreadsheet, and you're like, well, if I go here,
I make
way more money because I'm not being taxed so much.
It's a huge, huge gap.
Oh, yeah. It's not even close.
It's like, the more that this happens, the more pretty soon, once we get some of there's nothing bigger than Boeing really up here, but other than Microsoft, but
Amazon.
If Amazon starts packing their stuff up,
I mean, there's going to be nothing left. There's going to be no money.
Because
we can't pay it.
No.
We can't fund the state by ourselves.
No. You take those guys out, and that you have to see something at some point, you would think.
We can see it sitting here.
Yeah. If us yahoos, farm kids that grew up not doing anything economics or really anything. I mean, yeah, we have college education, but
economics.
Yeah.
Farming
teaches you economics a lot, I think, though.
Yeah.
In a way. But
that chair making you uncomfortable?
Yeah, well, I'm sliding out of it, so it's pulling these up.
Ouch.
Which hurts a lot. But if us farm kids can see
better than the state government, not only is it government corruption for sure, but when a powerhouse that big pulls out of the state, you need to stop what you're doing, or at least assess what's happening. At least reconsider, or look at what's happening.
I don't get it. I don't know. I doubt we ever will. understand what's going on there, unless we. That hurts.
I don't know. The only way is to vote for different people.
Vote for different people, but we'll continue to do that because we already have been every single election.
Remember I saw a sticker the other day that it was George Washington and it said me and my buddies would have been stacking bodies by now. Just like that's
So
Yep.
accurate. So accurate.
I don't think it'll ever get that far,
Not here.
but I don't know. It's not good. I know
No.
that. It
No.
just continues to get more and more expensive.
It's putting the strain on us.
And where does it end?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you were saying,
When everybody leaves, I guess.
where's the bottom of the barrel? You know,
Further. That's the only
they'll
answer.
find a way to be further. That's for sure. For sure. Well, it's getting dark outside.
It's been dark outside
It's been dark outside.
for about an hour.
Oh gosh,
It's 9:00.
it's been a heavy episode here on the Old Souls, but
That
sometimes
topic we try and stay out of is something we clearly went into a lot.
yeah, I think it's kind of a mainstay though. So
Like I said, stuff keeps happening and keeps bringing it up. So
Yeah,
we
to
keep
the-
talking about it.
to the Washington State mainstream, that's a pretty common subject right now. So we're keeping you updated on this little state up here and how it's doing. But right now, it ain't doing so hot. So
Yeah, people in it aren't doing so
people
hot
in it
either.
aren't doing so hot. They're starting to feel the squeeze, and those that didn't vote for what's happening right now are feeling it a lot. So yeah, I don't know
Well, we should do this again next week.
for sure. That's going to be it for this episode of the Old Souls podcast. Hope you enjoyed listening to us here in the barn studio with our sound editing.
We should go back there next time.
Yeah, just go in the corner.
Go in the back.
Back, it's surrounded by bales, so
There you go.
even better. You can catch us right here, sometimes, whenever. This episode will be up on Saturday, so make sure.
Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends, please. We would like to spread the whatever this is. Something. Disease, maybe? I don't
Disease. Spread the disease.
know. That sounds good.
That sounds great.
That's great.
So,
Anyway,
thank you all for watching, listening, however you enjoyed this one. We'll catch you guys next time on the next episode.
yeah.
Peace.